Hi, I'm Montero-Ojeda. I'm present you the research leadership in community action boards in Colombia, a case study. The content is the context of the research, the problem to solution, some solution, and some conclusion about the research. This is Colombia in the world, and 67% of its children grow up in poverty. This means that more than 11 million children and adolescents in Colombia are poor. Of these, 8.3 million live in monetary poverty and more 3 billion in extreme poverty, according to data from the National Administrative Department of Statistics, which make them vulnerable to violence, poor nutrition, and precarious health conditions. According to figures from the National Institute of Legal Medicine and Forensic Science, in 2022, 12 children were victims of homicide every week, for a total of 334 per year. Crimes that were mostly against adolescents between 15 and 70 years old were the ones that reported the most cases, with 445 violent deaths. These deaths were also compounded by the terrible homicide of 41 children between the ages of 0 and 4. With regard to domestic violence, 85 of the every 100 households say that someone beats and or applies physical, humiliating, or degrading punishment against children at home. Or that in 2022, 6,031 children were examined in case of domestic violence, where the father, mother, and stepfather were the perpetrators in 77% of this situation. Meanwhile, other types of violence against children also continue to show signs and come from familiar harms. An example of this are the 8,445 occasions in which in 2022 children came to forensic medicine for interpersonal violence, case in which in 63% of the time it was an accused who was the architect of the aggressions, or that of 20,879 cases of alleged sexual offense against children and adolescents in 2023, 57 every day. In 50% of them, the alleged aggressor was a family member. This tells us that Colombia is a dangerous country for children. What, what to do to stop this problem? Below are some actions developed during the years 2021, 2022, and 2023 by leaders of Floridablanca, a municipality in Colombia, to confront it. This is Santander in Colombia. This is Floridablanca in Santander. It is made up of 8 communes distributed in 36 neighborhoods, 329 urbanization and complex, and 35 settlements constitute as, as shown in the graphic. The municipality of Floridablanca is part of the metropolitan area with a territorial extension of 95.68 kilometers squared, has an altitude of 925 meters above sea level, and its total population is 300,713 in date about 2019. The urban area has an average temperature of 23 grades centigrade, and its limits are the north with Bucaramanga and Tona, to the east Tona and Piedecuesta to the south, and to the west Chiron and Bucaramanga. In relation to the population distribution by age in 2005, the highest percentage of the population of both males and females was between 10 and 14 years old, with 10.33% and 8.91% respectively. It was followed by the 15 to 19 age range and the 20 to 24 age range. This shows that the bulk of the population in Florida Blanca 50 years ago was teenagers and young people. Regarding age, by ender in 2018 between 20 and 24, the highest number of both men and women is concentrated with 9.24% and 8.55% respectively. It is followed by the range 25 to 29 years old, which indicates that a large part of the population is young and therefore of productive age. This is a very relevant factor for the multiplicity in terms of labor market. In Florida Blanca, the index for 2018 was 48.28, which means that for every 100 children and adolescents under 50 years of age, there are 14.28 people over 65 years of age in the municipality. What is the problem? The problem is how to strengthen the rights of children, adolescents, and young people in the municipality of Florida Blanca, Santander, Colombia, during the years 2020 to 2023, a thorough action by municipal leaders. Action will be presented for different sectors: health, education, sport, cultures, etc. All of them in order to strengthen the rights of children, adolescents, and young people. The first sector is health, and the solution is promote exclusive breastfeeding, promotion of breastfeeding up to 12 months, and healthy complementary feeding for those over 6 months to 1 year and over 1 year of age. 154 mothers participating in the prenatal control program, and 141 pregnant and lactating women were impacted. Other action of sector health, women's and children's friendly institution program, and the nutritional status of the children aged 0 to 70 years. The strategy proposed to institutions that provide care service to women, pregnant women, mothers, children, and adolescents, a methodology that allows them to systematically access themselves, analyze their care practice, make an improvement plan, make the necessary adjustments, be evaluated by professionals external to the institution, and finally be recognized as a women and child-friendly institution with a comprehensive approach. The EAAMEA following each pillar of comprehensive quality and continuity. The next action is vaccinate 100% of children under 5 years of age every year. strategies and tactics as search for susceptible population, cohort follow-up of the target population, expanded program of immunization, challenge line and induce demand to the PA target population, extended hours offer, advertising on municipal administration networks, EPS, APS campaign, house-to-house vaccination, and free demand for vaccination service. The next action was strategy to maintain to 0% maternal mortality indicator. During the period from 2020 to 2023, the unit of analysis has been carried out according to the notification of maternal mortality events. Follow-up of the APS in the prenatal control and family planning program, and the promotion of the importance of the timely entry of pregnant women into the prenatal control program and attendance and controls. Next, prevention of early pregnancy for students aged 10 to 19. In this action was elaboration of 15 graphic pieces published on social networks with a reach of 12,522 people. 5 activities for the prevention of pregnancy with adolescents were 76 of the following school beneficiaries. An exclusive telephone line disseminating the program of the friendly service to the Minca Institute to guide teachers, reaching an impact of 2,734 people on Facebook and 2,313 on Instagram. Is show other results about this action. Other action in health sector. Socialist care rose on sexual abuse and family violence. This describes the action in this. The second sector is education sector. The third action is PAA, School Feeding Program. The School Feeding Program provides food ration to children and adolescents in the 16 official educational institutions in the municipality of Florida Blanca, identified within the targeting criteria. This defines the procedure for progressive attending to the beneficiary population. Technical exercise that must be carried out by the coverage area and the PAA team of the certified territorial entities, and validated by the Territorial Planning and Monitoring Committee of the PAA, determining the venues and grades where the school feeding program will be implemented and the number of rations assigned to each establishment and headquarters. The second action is free education. Free education has been guaranteed to school-age students enrolled in AEOs. 2020, 32,978. 2021, 31,245. 2022, 13,524. And 2023, 29,814. Is results about this act. Other action, school transport. School transport service was guaranteed to students in the rural sector according to a needs study. The results are 2020 1,065 studying. 2021 now served by pandemic. 2022 1,014 40 studies. 2023 194 students. Other action, school furniture. In this educational sector, opportunities to access to higher education. Strengthening school governments. Campaigns and prevention in official educational institutions. Campaigns in family strains. Physical activities for children and adolescents. This is the third sector, is a sports sector. A total of 424 days of physical activity has been carried out for the school population through Rumba, kid activities, physical activity through functional and recreational circuits in children's homes, child development centers, and official educational institutes. Articulation of sport tournaments. Promotion, promotion of learning, production, and improvement in different sports disciplines. Artistic and cultural holidays. In cultural, musical, and literary activities. Artistic and cultural training workshops. Promotion of reading. And the social development, celebration, child and infant. Comprehensive care of children in early childhood. Some conclusion. The cost paid by the country that does not protect its children, adolescents, and young people are very high. It's not just a matter of human dignity and that we have a prevalence or right over children, but it's also a bad idea which no one wins as a society. It is a situation that not only impacts the individual in their lives, but all the people who will depend on them and the society they belong to, limiting their ability to lead project or process. It is no social capital for a nation that wants to develop. It's no good. It doesn't pay. The costs are very high, also in areas such as education. The action presented here can be replicated in any of the 1,000 or so municipalities of Colombia and in many of Latin America. But don't forget, the solution is not only in the leaders of countries, states, departments, municipalities, communes, townships, neighborhoods, villages, is in home of each one of us. Thank you.